So I dug deep into my old palettes again and I found my P. Louise palette. Super excited. I haven't seen this palette in so long. It's one of their very first ones, if not the first one, I believe. But we're gonna create something with this. So I'm going to use the red shade, which is called Queen, and I'm going to place this just in the inner portion of my eye, and then I'll be back. From here, I'm going to take the brighter orange shade, which is called Sunkissed, and I'm going to place this just at the top where we place that red, and I'm just gonna buff this out. So I'm taking the shade P. Louise, it's that mustard yellow color, and I'm placing it just over the orange, just to give it a more blown out finish. From here, I'm using the shade Bestie, which is the darkest shade in the palette. I'm just doing this to deepen where we're going to cut the crease. Now I'm taking that cranberry shade from the palette, which is called Martini, and I'm placing this right where I ended with the red. Then taking contour, which is just a darker version of that cranberry color, and I'm placing that just inward. And then I'm gonna go back in with P. Louise, the yellow, and finish off the top and blend it right here. So I did a half cut crease and I'm just filling it in right now with the P. Louise Eye Paint, the lavender shade. And I'm just packing that all over the lid right now. So now I'm taking the shade Contour, which is that darker plum, and I'm placing this just on the outer corner. Then I'm gonna go in with Martini, which is more of the cranberry shade, and place this right here. And then I'm gonna use that to kind of blend into the lavender shade we just used. So that particular shadow was giving me a little bit of trouble. So what I like to do is if I can't do it with the brush, just use your finger and it will help melt the product into the shadow that you just placed down, giving you a much smoother blend. So I'm using Prin, which is right here at the end of the palette. It's a shimmery color. I'm just placing this right under the brow bone. From here, I'm going to use the NYX Liquid Matte Liner, and I'm going to do a thick black wing liner. Then I'm going to top it off with the Tati TL Mitchell No. 2 lashes, just because they're super thick and really pretty. And they'll be awesome for this eye look. And then I'll finish the under eye with you. From here, I'm using the ColourPop's white concealer just under the eye. And this is just so it gives me the full depth of the color I'm about to lay down. Working in the same order, I'm going to use the red, orange, and yellow, and then I'm going to go back in and take a really fine, stiff detailed brush and use the shade Bestie, which is that really dark brown, just at my lash line. Here is the finished look. I went ahead and lined my waterline with the same purple that I used to do the half cut crease, and this is the final result. Thanks for watching.